3, 2, 1.
Hi, this is Genesis, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Boy, oh boy. What do I tell you guys on this channel all the time? You could throw the truth in the jail cell, throw away the key, and that truth is going to find a way to break free. But who would have thought the truth would have came from the WBC president, Mauricio Sulaiman? Everything I have told you guys about this witness protection French fries belt has been corroborated and confirmed by the president of that belt. You gotta excuse me if I sound a little tired. It's 5 in the morning out here in Thailand and I haven't been to sleep yet. But with that being said, I'm gonna play a clip of what the president said, but I wanna give a shout out to Fred with Barbershop Conversations. This was an excellent interview that he did with the president, getting him to make a stunning admission. I mean, this interview was the smoking gun, it was the bloody glove, it was the DNA evidence, all wrapped up in one damn interview. So let me go ahead and play this clip, and then we'll take it from there. Check it out, guys.
How did you choose Lomachenko? Because
I did not choose him. He requested, Canelo requested. So we sent out a vote and we analyzed his history.
Ooh, Canelo and Lomachenko requested?
Absolutely.
Ooh, you just made headlines.
Lomachenko,
You just made headlines.
Lomachenko, top rank, requested. And let me tell you, we analyzed the request. Two-time Olympic champions. Two-time Olympic, 2 cycles Olympic champion. Champion in 3 different weight categories. And nobody can doubt he's in the top of the top of the top.
Define the franchise belt. Can you define it?
The franchise is not a belt, it's not a championship, it's a designation given to elite, unique fighters who carry the industry of the sport of boxing. Canelo Alvarez and Lomachenko are 2 sensational fighters who carry the industry. There are 2 fighters who move up in weight, up and down in weight, and who are facing the best opposition as possible. So this is a new concept. It's going to take some time for it to be understood. In the meantime, I will take all the blame and all the punches, but this is not a popularity contest. This is a matter, innovation, visionary.
Explain Lomachenko's response. He said he had no words.
I believe it's a lost in translation situation between his promotion and his management. He was in Cancun and he was very happy, and he was simply we signed the document and everything seemed fine until an interview in Ukraine and came yesterday. I don't care, truthfully. We are focusing on one small matter that is unified. I rather have the best fights happen than to worry about what happens if. What happens if he loses, then it's not unified. How many unified champions immediately lose the belt? Because they are given a mandatory.
Too much truth, guys. Way too much truth. And the crazy thing is, I don't even think Mauricio meant to speak the whole truth. I mean, he was trying to defend Canelo and Lomachenko, but at the same time, he was spitting too much truth. I mean, did you hear at the end when he asked the question, he said, how many fighters have won a title and then immediately lose to a mandatory? Did he just admit to colluding with Canelo Alvarez to protect him from possibly losing to his mandatory Jamal Charlo? That's what it sounds like. What Mauricio just admitted is Canelo Alvarez and Lomachenko they are not champions. He just admitted the franchise, we can't even call it a belt anymore because even Mauricio says it's not a belt. Basically, it's a recognition. Basically, it's a trophy. That's what I told you guys it was from the beginning. It's not a belt. These are not champions. All the franchise is a witness protection order. That's all it is. Mauricio just made an unbelievable admission. He just admitted that Canelo Alvarez and Lomachenko, they came to him and said, I need your protection. I know you're not going to make me fight this monster Jamal Charlo. And Lomachenko did the same thing. Lomachenko, he basically said to the WBC president, I don't want to fight this Devin Haney guy. I mean, he keeps calling me out. He's now my mandatory. Can you give me that witness protection order that you gave Canelo? And Mauricio, he said, absolutely. One more franchise belt coming up. That boy Mauricio, he in the kitchen, wrist twisting like he's serving French fries. Made to order. So the truth has come out, guys. The whole truth has come out. We now know Canelo Alvarez, he vacated his belt to avoid Jamal Charlo. Lomachenko vacated his belt to avoid Devin Haney. Once again, as the WBC president just said, Canelo is no longer a champion. And Lomachenko is no longer a champion. So what Mauricio decided to do, he like, man, if I'm going to have to strip Canelo of his belt, I'm going to try to create a distraction by giving him a consolation prize. Hopefully this will help save face for Canelo Alvarez so people won't know that he just gave up his belt. So I don't want to hear anybody, any media members, any writers saying that this fighter or that fighter has been elevated, because there's no such thing as being elevated from champion to not being champion. I mean, hell, if that's the case, we could say Anthony Joshua, he got elevated after he got knocked out by Andy Ruiz. Now, does that make any sense? Of course not. So all in one interview, you basically just heard the WBC president admit, or at least say, that Lomachenko actually lied when he tried to deny that it was him that asked for this franchise order. Canelo lied the same way, and neither one of them are WBC champions now. Now the guys that they didn't want to fight are the champions. This is a really, really bad look for Canelo Alvarez, and especially Lomachenko. I would expect Canelo to do something like this. It kind of surprised me that Lomachenko would follow Canelo's lead. But it is what it is. I'm going to be talking a lot more about this, but I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep for now. I'll catch up with you guys. I'm on to the next one.